Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Michael Smith shot dart. These ones are the Achieve. I bought these from St Helens Dart Shop. They are currently on sale for £69.95, so just under £70. They're available to order from St Helens Dart Shop's website. They're on the website. These ones that I got were one of the signed packs. They may be getting more signed, they may not. Just keep an eye out on their socials. But looking forward to reviewing these because these are a front weighted dart, just what I like. So let's get them to the table, get them over to the board, then do the recap. Let's take a close look at the box for the Michael Smith Believe darts. As you can see, a nice picture of Michael on the front of it. He's got the Believe and the Achieve tattoos on his hands. You've got the signature for Michael Smith here that I told you about earlier. Got them from St Helens Dart Shop. He went in and signed a few sets of darts and I managed to get myself a set. Telling you the shot, the Michael Smith Bully Boy logo. Telling you they're 26 grams down the corner. Match weight is 0.05 grams. 90% tungsten, and they are front weighted. So quite a nice looking box. On the back you get a little story about the darts. You get a picture of Michael's first dog howling into the wind. Another little description about shot darts, but you can read that when you get your darts yourself. You get your hands on a little thing that pops up to hang them. Little description telling you what you've got. So let's get the box opened. That's just a description there, a 90% tungsten front weighted and the Koi carbon shafts. Made with Aroha in New Zealand. So let's get them opened and have a good look at them. If you've seen my previous shots reviews, I've done another two Michael Smith darts from the range. I've done the Achieve and the Tenacious. So if you want to have a look at them, just go back to my previous videos and you'll see them done. But these ones, as I say, these are Believe, and they were under 70 quid from St Helens Dart Shop. These come in a wide range of weights. Steel tip, they come in 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26 grams, so plenty of choice. Soft tip, for you soft tip players, they come in 18 and 20 grams. Now, as I'm doing the 26 grams, the dimensions on the website for them are 6.8mm diameter by 51mm in length. But we will measure that anyway when we're looking at the darts. So we'll take one dart out. As you can see with the shot, you take the two flights out. 1, 2, stick them to the side now, stick the packaging to the side so we can focus on the dart. But inside the shot packaging you get a little flight, but that's your guarantee, and it'll tell you on there the match weight is 25.85. So we keep a wee hand hold of that for later when we go and put them on the scales just to check that. But let's take a look at the actual dart, if we can get some focus. And there you go. That's actually a really nice looking dart, isn't it? You've got the shaft, which is quite loose. That's just so they can get the logos all matched up in the box. Really nice flight. Now these are the small standard flight that comes with them. You do get a larger flight, which I think is, it'll be between, it'll either be a number 6 or a number 2, I'm not sure, but you do get a large flight. And when I was reviewing these other darts, I don't really like the small flight. It doesn't really fly well for me, but we'll see on this review. Come on. You get a little shot logo there on the stem. Always nice. So what we'll do is we'll take this off, we'll measure the length of the stem to see what size of stem comes with it. Now the flight comes off and they are pre-punched. So you just put your little ring in and attach it to the dart. Right, so measuring stick. 0. So as normal, when I measure the stem, I measure it from the shoulder, and that is 40.7 millimeters. So it's not a short, it's probably going to be like an intermediate type medium. It's not short. It doesn't tell you on the box what it's supplied with, but that's how we measure it to get that size. It's just a coy carbon stem, so it should last a bit longer. It's a nice quality stem. So the important bit, the barrel. As you can see, I'm in trouble with my focus today. There you go. You get the gold point. I always like it when it comes with a gold or a black point. Just think they're better than the standard silver points. You've got a nice rounded taper. It's like a long version of a bullnose. It's like a taper and a bullnose mixed in. Then you come up, you can see straight away you've got the lateral grooves painted red, just for Michael's favourite rugby team, St Helens. He needs to get a bit of red in his darts. And what you've got is you've got ring grooves all the way up, and they're just square cut ring grooves. They're not radius, they're just square cut. You've got one large, one small, one large, one small, going all the way up the barrel until you get to the tapered section. And in the tapered section you'll see these have been coated black in there, which gives it quite a striking effect. But they also taper. They're also flat, straight cut grooves. They look all equispaced, they all look the same, but you get a good grip from them. You get a really good grip from them. Then you're coming up to the rear of the barrel, and it is more square cut grooves. Then you've got the smooth bit of the barrel, which is not very big. It's got Bully Boy's logo on it, Michael Smith, Bully Boy. You've got the two bulls. It's a very nice looking dart. Now, as you'll know, I reviewed the Tenacious, and the Tenacious is a very popular dart. But I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, I prefer this natural tungsten look compared to the Tenacious. Just me. People will like the black, some people like the silver. That's just my opinion. I like this colours better. I can't help thinking, looking at that though, I keep thinking about Star Wars and thinking about R2-D2 for some reason. It looks like his wee head there, look. Crazy. Where my mind goes at times. Look inside the thread. The thread's machined perfectly, really good. Nice flat bottom at the bottom of it. So the grip level, now I'm a front gripper, that's the only problem here is you've got a lot of smooth on the front. So I'll need to try and catch the lateral grooves and the ring grooves there. I'll need to try and catch them. But we'll see when we get to the board. But middle grippers usually have got a great grip because you've got a really good push point for where the taper meets the parallel bit of the barrel. Right in here, you've got a really, really good push point. So if you're a middle gripper, that's a great dart. Front gripper, like me, I'll need to hold it a little bit further back, but I should be able to get a good grip as well. And rear grippers, I think you've got the worst there. If you're holding at the very back of this barrel, you're not getting much grip. It's all, there's more smooth than there is ring cuts, if you can see. So I would say middle grippers get it brilliant. They get really good grip. They'll get that's at least a 4. Front, probably 2.5 maximum, just because of the smooth bit of the barrel. But if you grip it just a tiny bit further back, you get a good 3. And if you're gripping at the rear, you're lucky if you've got 2 there, maybe just 1.5. But if you catch these rings in the middle of it, oh, you've got a really good grip, really good push point. So let's measure the point. The points look about 32mm, maybe 30mm, maybe exaggerating. They look bigger than normal. They are 30mm, so always close. The diameter of the barrel, now it states on the website that the dimension is 6.8mm. Not snow. I must have read that wrong because it's 7.5. It might be 6.8 here, no, it's 6.3, so I don't know where that 6.8 has came from. So we'll just ignore that. It's 7.5, 7.4, 7.5, 7.4, depending if you're landing at lateral cut. So we're saying 7.5. The tapered section at the back where it goes flat is 6.3. So you've got all the way up to 6.3 at the back there. So as you see this section here, that's where it starts to taper down and then it flattens out to 6.3. Overall length of this dart should be 51, and that's 50. 50 millimeters. Right, there must be some wrong information on websites because I took that off the website and the information is wrong. So that's it. It's 49 millimeters long by 7.5 wide, and that is the exact sizes. It's no anything stated like 6.8 by 51. That's the sizes of the dart. So what we'll do now is we'll get a close-up view of the barrel, like you see the detail, then we'll get them on the scales, then we'll get them to the board. So looking straight from the front of the dart here, you've got the point, nice gold point, then you've got that tapered nose section leading into the lateral grooves on the ring cut grooves. As you can see, as I said earlier, you've got one large, one small, one large, one small, taking you up towards the middle section, which is all tapered right down with the black painted grooves. They're all just straight cut grooves as well, as you can see. Then you get the rear section, and that's the bit I was talking about where you've got less grip than anywhere else. You've got 3 grooves cut, a nice Bully Boy logo, but the 3 grooves cut does not give you much grip at all, but we'll be able to say more when we get to the throwing section. And there you go, a little nice close up of the flight. So let's get them on the scales, then get them over to the board. Got the scales out, switch them on, get them to 0, there you go. And if you were paying attention earlier, you'll have seen that these state 25.85. So let's get the 3 barrels, get them on and see how close they are. I've yet to find a set that is all perfect. They're all the same weight. That's one thing I'm trying to find. So first dart, 25.93. $25.90 and 25.93. So 0.03 of a difference in the barrels. This does state there 25.85, so they are out of that, but I'm not bothered about that because they are actually all within 0.05. So perfect for me. Full setup is coming in at 27.74. So let me build these up, get them over the board, do a score challenge, then do the recap. So I've got the Michael Smith darts built up, ready to have a throw, and in my hand, as I'm ready to throw these, I'm getting some good grip from the front. I'm not getting as much as I would like, but I'm getting some good grip. Definitely middle grippers are going to get a real good feel for this dart. It's going to be brilliant for middle grippers. Rear grippers, you're getting the worst, I would say. Definitely hardly any grip on the back. There you go, not bad for the first throw. Nearly 140, but it's an 83, so I'll take that. Oh, that was wild. 93 to 22. So we'll have a couple of throws at 20s, then do 19s, then do bull, and then we'll go on to the Scholar Challenge. So I'll go and stick some music on.
You require 141. $43. You require 98. $58. You require 40. Game shot.
So let's wrap up the Michael Smith Believe darts. Where do we start? Grip rating, I'm going to go straight into the grip rating and then talk about the throwing. The grip rating, when I was doing a close-up, I didn't think I would get much of a grip on the front, but you actually do, because I grip right at the front and I still was catching the lateral grooves and the ring grooves at the front, and I was getting good grip, I was getting a good release. I'm going to give that a 3 for the front. The mid grip's phenomenal. You've got an amazing push point right there on that dart where it tapers up to the parallel front bit of the barrel. You get a great push point. That is a 4.5 grip rating. It's really good. The rear, you're only getting a 2, and I'm being generous with a 2. It's just some people with softer skin will get a better grip. Some people with hard skin will get a worse grip. But for me, the rear grippers, you've got the worst grip for this. I wouldn't say this was for a rear gripper. I would say it was maybe for mid grippers. If you grip 3/4 of the way up the barrel, you'll still get a really good grip. But if you grip right at the rear, there's nothing really there for you. Now, when I reviewed the Tenacious darts, I gave them good marks, but these are better. In my opinion, these are better. Value for money. I think the Tenacious, if I just go back in my book, because I keep a note of everything I do, I think the Tenacious were $89.95 and they get 8 out of 10. These are only $69.95. These are getting 9.5 out of 10. These are brilliant. The only reason they're not getting 10 out of 10 is because the small flights. Now, some people, if you like small flights, you'll give these a 10 out of 10 because you'll need to swap them. But I'll need to swap the flights, so I need to go out and buy a set of flights. So they only lose half a point for that. It's 9.5 out of 10 for value for money. As in overall, up against my RVBs, these are really close. These are a 9 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed these. I love the grip, I love the feel, I love the gold point, I love the length of the point. The only thing that stops me from giving these a 10 out of 10 is there's not enough front grip for me. That smooth bit at the front, whereas the RVBs have got a knurled front there and I can grip that really. This has just got smooth, so I lose a bit of confidence in the dart. But in my opinion, these are much better than the Tenacious. I just like the feel of them, I like the look of them. They're just, the Tenacious has got more work involved in it and it's more detail, it's got the black coating on it. These are just a natural tungsten look and I prefer that. I really do. I'm so happy I reviewed these. I wasn't going to review them because I'd done the Tenacious. I say, so they'll just be the same, but I'm so glad I did. In my opinion, these are a better dart. They're a front balance dart, the same as the Tenacious. And if you grip at in the middle, anywhere on that black ring groove towards the front, you've got great grip. You've got a good dart. I would recommend you go and buy them. Now, if you want to buy a set of these, I'm going to post a link in the description of the video, and that'll take you to St Helens Dart Shop where you'll be able to purchase these. They're on their website. They don't put many things on their website, but these are on their website. They prefer people to either phone up or go into the shop. They like people coming into the shop, and if you're in that area or you're passing through St Helens or passing by it, going on a trip, nip in, have a look. You will not be disappointed. The shop is phenomenal. Carol got these signed just at, I think it was the day before the launch or the day of the launch. Michael Smith went in and signed them and I grabbed a set. I've got another set to review that are, no, I've not got them reviewed because I've already reviewed this set. That's the Achieve. I got them signed as well. So I've got 2 signed sets of Michael Smith darts. So just watch out for his website, his social pages, and he'll post it what he's got available. He gets lots of players going in and gets lots of stuff signed. So it's always good to keep a lookout for signed darts. Thank you very much for watching the video. Without you watching it, there's no point in me doing it, so thanks very much. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to see the rest of my videos, hit that little notification button. It'll tell you when the next video is available. Try to do 2 a week, sometimes it's only 1. I've got to go and buy these darts, they're no cheap. So, before I go, most important thing, keep enjoying the darts and I'll catch you on the next review.